السلام عليكم. من ضمن المشاكل اللي بتقابل الناس اللي عاوزين يبيعوا على امازون امريكا ومش مقيمين هناك حاجات زي الحساب البنكي والضرائب وتاسيس شركه هناك. في الفيديو ده انا عملت مقابله مع شركه اسمها كليمتا، والشركه دي وظيفتها ان هي تساعد الناس اللي هم مش مقيمين في امريكا على تاسيس شركه هناك. الشركه سمعتها كويسه جدا وانصحكم تشوفوا التقييمات اللي هم اخدينها زي ما انا عملت كده، بس طبعا بعد ما تشوفوا الفيديو ده. علشان كده نزلت من فتره بوست بقول لكم فيه تكتبوا لي كل الاسئله بتاعتكم بخصوص تاسيس شركه في امريكا. انا جمعت الاسئله دي بحيث ان هي تكون مترتبه واجاباتها تكون واضحه. هيجاوب معانا على الاسئله دي جيمس من شركه كليمتا، وهقوم بترجمه كل اجابه من اجاباته علشان الكل يكون فاهم. يلا نبدا. Hello, James. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for having the time to come and answer some of the questions which aren't clear for registering a company in the US. Would you like to tell us more about yourself and your background, what you're offering?
Definitely. It's a pleasure meeting you, by the way. I'm glad I'm here to answer these questions. So my name is James. I spent most of my life in Canada, then I moved to US. Now I'm working with Clemta. It's been a long while now. And we form businesses in the United States. We get their tax ID, and we also apply for their bank account.
What is Clemta? Clemta is a company which is helping people for registering a company in the US, right?
Exactly. Clemta is a software as a service. So what we do is you get on our website, you fill out a small form. Once you fill it out, everything is set. We form your business, get your tax number, bank account, and anything else that you might need, like address, phone numbers, and utility bills.
اول سؤال سالته لجيمس عن كليمتا، ايه هي كليمتا دي وبتقدم ايه بالظبط؟ فبيقول لي ان كليمتا دي عباره عن شركه بتقدم خدمات للمساعده على تاسيس شركه في امريكا، ومجرد ما تخش على الموقع بتاعهم وتملى بياناتك هم هيساعدوك على الحصول على الحاجات اللي انت هتكون محتاجها لتاسيس الشركه، زي العنوان والحساب البنكي والاي اي ان نمبر اللي هو الرقم الضريبي، حتى كمان الفواتير الاستهلاكيه. Great. Okay, let me ask from the beginning one question which I collect also from the viewers. It's regarding the difference between having a company or not having a company, because most of my viewers, they are selling on Amazon and they want to know, even if they are living in a country which is allowed to sell in Amazon US, what is the benefit between having a company or not regarding the tax, for example?
Of course. So the main benefits is when you have a company in the US, you have an EIN, which is your company's tax number. And you can make all your tax payment in the United States, so you don't have to get an account blocking or a bank account problem or any problem that is issued in the United States about your taxes. And in the US, we say you can't run up from God on taxes. So taxes are important here.
So if someone is selling on Amazon without paying taxes, because I believe it's mandatory to pay the tax even if you are not living in the USA, or even if you are not living in the USA, you should pay the tax, right?
As long as you're selling in the grounds of US, which is Amazon.com, you should be paying your taxes either in US or some another country that you're living in. But you should have it declared to the United States every year.
هنا بسأله عن ايه فايدة تأسيس شركة في امريكا سواء كنت مقيم او غير مقيم بالنسبة للضرائب، فبيقول عن طريق تأسيس شركة والحصول على رقم ضريبي هتقدر تدفع الضرائب اللي عليك، لان دي حاجة ممكن تتسبب في غلق حسابك او الحساب البنكي اذا كنت مش مهتم بيها. Is the percentage of the tax will be different if I have a company than if I don't have a company?
So we have two company types. One of them is a C Corp and the other one is LLC. LLC is just like having your own business, so you do not have to pay corporate tax, which is 21%. So you will just pay income tax on the income you have made through Amazon. But with the C Corp, there's what we call corporate tax. Your entity has to pay 21% tax before you even pay your income tax. So that's what we call double taxation.
بسأله هنا عن الفرق ما بين نسب الضرائب اللي بتدفع في أمريكا، فبيقول إن في نوعين من الشركات، النوع الأول اللي هو السي كورب والنوع الثاني اللي هو LLC. السي كورب بتكون مضطر تدفع ضريبتين، واحدة اسمها الكوربريت تاكس ودي بتكون 21%، وبالإضافة كمان لضريبة الدخل، إنما ال LLC بتدفع عليها ضرائب الدخل فقط. And what do you advise for the Amazon sellers? Which type of company?
I would definitely go for an LLC, and the best place to form an LLC in is state of Wyoming due to 0% state income tax.
Clemta, you are in the LLC in Wyoming, right?
We do it both in Delaware and Wyoming.
Delaware and Wyoming?
Yeah. Wyoming is the best place to form an LLC, and Delaware is the best place to form a C corp.
سألته أي واحدة فيهم هتكون أفضل للناس اللي هم بيبيعوا على أمازون، فرد وقال إن LLC هتكون أفضل، خصوصا إن هم بيسجلوا الشركة في ولاية وايومي اللي ضرائب الدخل بتكون قليلة جدا فيها.
Because I know this is the issue for the people, especially who are not living in the US and they are living in countries which are not allowed to sell on Amazon US. They need some documents and a lot of things which they should have to be able to open an Amazon account there. And I will tell you what are these things. For example, the first thing is a bank account.
With Klenta, you can form your bank account when you open your LLC. We need your LLC and EIN to be able to open the bank account. We provide that service.
You provide this as well?
Exactly.
Okay, so this is a real bank account. It's not something like TransferWise or Millionaire, right? Okay. The second thing is a credit card. Is that possible to have a credit card if you are not?
Klenta is partnered with Divi. Divi.com provides credit cards for businesses. As long as you have an EIN and you can deposit money into your account, there's also a credit card option with Klenta.
Okay, great. And the phone number?
The phone number is easy. Yeah, we provide phone numbers. That's one of the easiest things that you can get with Klenta.
Because this is something which mandatory for making the Amazon account to have a phone number in countries which are approved to sell on Amazon USA.
As long as we have your company and EIN, we can get your phone number ready within a day.
Okay. And what about the address of the company itself?
With Klenta, the address you can get is provided by iPostal. iPostal provides virtual business addresses. So you will get a real address once you can send your physical mails like boxes and stuff, and they will forward to your home country.
So you can receive a post for the person who will apply, and you can send him direct to his original country or address which he's living at, right?
First it arrives to our location. Then we can ship it to your location wherever you are in the world. Yes.
بعد كده سألته عن المتطلبات اللي هيحتاجها الناس اللي مش عايشين في أمريكا علشان يقدروا يبيعوا على أمازون. أول حاجة الحساب البنكي، فبيقول إن بعد تأسيس الشركة والحصول على الرقم الضريبي هيعملوا لك الحساب البنكي، وده بيكون حساب بنكي حقيقي مش من خلال خدمات زي ترانسفير وايز أو بايونير. وبعدين سألته على الكريدت كارد، فقال لي إن ده برضو متاح وبيقدروا يساعدوك على الحصول عليها. رقم التليفون برضو بيكون من الحاجات اللي يقدروا يوفروها لك، حتى كمان عنوان الشركة تقدر تستخدمه وقت ما تعوز تستلم أي بريد أو طرد، وهم بيبعتوه لك على عنوان البلد اللي انت عايش فيه.
So how long does it take to apply for all of these things? How long does it take when you start with anyone?
So the company formation can take 24 hours. We can do it in 24 hours. Okay. There's a fee called Expedite Fee. If you go onto Google and search Expedite Fee, it's a fee that Klenta pays straight to the government to make the processing time go to 24 hours rather than a couple weeks. Okay. So 24 hours for company formation. EIN, that's the internal procedure of IRS, Internal Revenue Service. We don't have a say on that. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. Sometimes it takes up to 6 weeks. It depends, to be honest. And due to pandemic, some of our clients from last November still didn't get their EIN. So due to pandemic, I can't really give you a timeline on the EIN, but we do our best to keep it fast. And the bank account takes only 3 business days.
Then everything, if you have the bank account and the EIN number, everything else would be easy regarding the phone number and the credit card and everything else, right?
Exactly.
بعد كده سألته بياخدوا قد ايه وقت علشان يخلصوا الكلام ده كله، فبيقول بخصوص تأسيس الشركة بتاخد 24 ساعة لأن هم بيعملوها مستعجل، بدل ما بتاخد اسبوعين بتاخد 24 ساعة بس. بخصوص الاي اي ان اللي هو الرقم الضريبي، ده ممكن يكون فيه تأخير شوية بسبب البانديميك او الكورونا، ممكن ياخد ما بين اسبوعين لحد 6 اسابيع، بس هم بيحاولوا يعملوها في اسرع وقت. والحساب البنكي بياخد 3 ايام عمل.
So this is applicable for everyone who is living in a country outside of the US, right?
Exactly. There's a small list of countries that we can't really serve with if you're actually residing in those countries, and some of them are Syria. Let me check out the list. So Belarus, North Korea, Syria, South Sudan, Ukraine, Venezuela. We can't really serve in those countries because our banking partner does not allow those residents to have a bank account. But if you're outside of those countries, living outside of those countries, and your passport is from that country, that's still not a problem.
Yes, so it doesn't matter the nationality, only the resident country.
Exactly.
بعد كده بسأله إذا كان الكلام ده متاح لأي شخص عايش بره أمريكا ولا في بلاد مش مسموح لها إن هي تأسس شركة في أمريكا. فرد قال إن في بلاد مش مسموح لها تأسيس شركة في أمريكا، اللي هي البلاد اللي هو قالها دي، بس ده فقط إذا كنت أنت مقيم في البلاد دي. يعني مثلا لو أنت سوري بس مقيم في بلد تانية غير سوريا، تقدر تأسس شركة في أمريكا عادي. الموضوع بيكون مرتبط بمكان الإقامة مش الجنسية.
I want to ask about the tax follow-up. So after creating the company and everything is okay and start selling on Amazon, later they need to follow up on their filing and tax. Is this also provided by Klimta? Is this a follow-up
Of
for the
course,
tax?
we have CPAs working in our body right now. So if you file your business with Clemta and you have made sales, every end of year and April and March, we will send you automatic notifications stating that you need to do some filings. Some of them are state filings, some of them are federal filings, and our CPAs will help you if you choose to work with Clemta.
Okay, so if a person don't know how to do a filing or anything, they just need someone to take care about the whole process. Is this also applicable in
Of
Clinton?
course, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, great.
بعد كده بسأله على متابعة الضرائب بتاعة الشركة، إذا كانوا هم بيعملوا الموضوع ده ولا لا. فبيقول إن دي من ضمن الخدمات اللي بتقدمها كليمتا، حتى لو أنت ما عندكش أي خلفية خالص عن إيه اللي المفروض تعمله هم بيساعدوك.
What documents should be available for anyone who want to register a company if he's not living in the US?
If they need a bank account too, what we need is to go on our website, press on get started, check the small form we have. If you can fill that form out without a problem, the only thing we need other than that is the passport picture.
Okay.
And the rest, we will handle it all for you.
If there is any issue and there is anything missing in this form, should they contact or it will be hard to be?
To be honest, our agents check the forms manually. So if there's anything missing, anything that looks strange, we will contact you right away and ask if there's a problem there or something is lacking there.
بعد كده بسأله إيه هي الوثائق اللي المفروض تكون متاحة لتسجيل الشركة. فبيقول لي صورة من جواز السفر، وبمجرد ما بتروح على الموقع بتاعهم وتملأ الفورم، إذا في أي حاجة تانية محتاجينها هيتواصلوا معاك.
And what are the plans you have regarding registering a company in Klimta?
So we have two main plans. It's not that complicated. The small plan for $349, that's just company formation and tax number, which is called EIN.
Okay.
And the larger package, we add a bank account formation to that, and it goes up to $679.
And regarding also if there are different services like the accounting, for example, and the tax follow-up and the filing and all of these things, it will affect, of course, the total value of the plan itself, right?
Of course, but those plans are extras, so we don't sell the company formation plans together with the accounting plans. Once we form your company and everything is ready, you can come to us, send us an info link. You can just email us and say that I need the CPA help too. And we will provide you with bookkeeping, annual returns, annual filings, and everything that you need to do to be compliant in US.
Okay, great.
دلوقتي بسأله على البلانز اللي بيقدمها. بيقول لي ان هو عندهم 2 بلان. اول بلان بتكون ب $349، ودي بتكون شاملة تأسيس الشركة والحصول على الرقم الضريبي. تاني بلان اللي هي اكبر، دي بتكون شاملة الحساب البنكي وممكن توصل ل $697. وبالنسبة لمتابعة الضرائب والمحاسبة، ده ما بيكونش داخل جوه البلان. بعد تأسيس الشركة تقدر ترجع لهم، وده بيكون حساب مختلف.
One important question, there any possibilities for people who can speak Arabic so they can support people who couldn't speak English in this process?
Definitely. If you go onto LinkedIn and check the Klemta website, you will see that we have Arabic supporters in Dubai and countries like Saudi Arabia. So they can speak to you in Arabic whenever you wish.
Okay, great.
من الحاجات المهمة والكويسة اللي هم بيقدموها هي وجود ناس بتتكلم عربي تقدر تساعد أي شخص الإنجليزي بتاعه مش قوي. هم اللي بيكونوا بيتواصلوا معاك علشان يسهلوا عليك الموضوع.
Okay, so I have this question also for the people who already have an Amazon account, for example, in a different market or in a different country like the UK, for example, and they already have a company there. Regarding the tax, is it better for them to register in the US with the same company which they have outside, or to make a new company in the US?
To be honest, if you're going to pay taxes in US, it's quite heavy. But if you're paying your taxes outside of the US, the compliance rules and what you have to do to be able to show those tax payments in different countries is such a painful process that I would advise everyone to form a company in US because I have been through I am from Canada. Like I spent most of my life there. I had a company in Canada. I file taxes in US every year. It's such a painful process. If you're new in US, it's gonna bite your ass.
So you're saying that it's easier to register a company in the US and make the tax and everything through this company, not through another company in a different country.
Exactly.
There would be any difference in the tax percentage if it's in the US or outside of the US? Outside of the US.
So if you're paying it outside of the US government will look into the percentages of tax. And if they think that you will have to pay more taxes on your income gained in US, they will still make you pay those taxes.
Plus, of course, the tax which you will pay in your own country.
Exactly.
For the company in the country itself.
Plus putting all these documents together and showing to the US government, which is a quite painful process.
بعد كده بسأله عن الناس اللي عندها حساب امازون في سوق مختلف عن امريكا وعندهم شركة هناك، هل الافضل يسجلوا في امازون امريكا بالشركة بتاعتهم ولا يسجلوا بشركة امريكية؟ فبيقول انك تقدر تسجل بالشركة الخاصة بيك في بلدك عادي، بس موضوع الضرائب بيكون معقد علشان تقدمه في البلد اللي فيها شركتك.
Thank you James for answering all of this question and having the time. Really it was very informative. I got a lot of answers from this information. There is any other questions? Is it okay to contact with you and clear it with the viewers?
Definitely. You can contact us info@klemta.com whenever you wish.
رابط شركة كلمتا هيكون في الديسكريبشن، وتقدروا تستخدموا كود الخصم اللي انا هسيبه لكم جنب الرابط. الكود ده بيديلكم 10% على اي بلان انتوا قررتوا تشتروها من كلمتا. اتمنى ان المعلومات اللي في الفيديو تكون مفيدة، واشوفكم المرة الجاية. سلام.